Hello! Is this thing on? I, I hope it's all working. Oh yeah, I can see myself in the little stream thing. Hello everyone, welcome to my section of the stream where I've been given an hour to cause as much chaos um as possible. I've just been watching Stuart. I've had my little popcorn here, just watching. I've had to refill that about 3 times since thinking of that joke. So I'm going to be playing the Stanley Parable. Sorry, I just need to finish this popcorn first. Goodness me. I'm going to be playing the Stanley Parable, which I have never played before. And as with most things I do at RASA, I've been bullied into playing it by Chelsea. So we're going to see how that goes. So let's have a look. Let's go over to the game. Let's see whether this works. I can't hear anything. It's really useful. I did fix this. I did set this up. 1 second. Let me just talk amongst yourselves. Should be working. Why can't I hear this? Jammy. I need a jammy. Jammy, join me. So. Okay, Jammy's here. How do I've got it. You know what? I'm gonna just mute my mic on the stream, and I'll be back in a second. But let me just. I'll have a look at the schedule, so you can see what more interesting things are coming after me in a second. Okay, oh no, my mic's still on. That's embarrassing. For goodness sake. Let's be honest, did we expect this to go any other way? I've never played this game, so do you need to be able to hear what you're doing? Okay, let me turn on full captions. I don't want to delay, so let's get this started. I'm very certain that I'm listening to this. Monitor and out. Yeah. No. I have tech support with me, but you can't hear him. How's everyone's days? Everyone, tell me something interesting that you've been up to, other than listening to Stu. Maybe. Yeah. Let me check. I'm gonna turn my headphones off and on again. See whether that makes any difference.
Sound muted.
This is not how I envisioned it starting. Oh, and also, I meant to give this disclaimer at the start. I've been having patchy internet today, really patchy internet. So if I cut out, don't be surprised. That's also just giving me a free way to escape, isn't it? I can just leave the country, never come back. Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it. Oh, we're in. Okay, finally, we're gonna waste no time and get straight into the game. Oh, and all it took was to turn it off and on again. That's really sad. Okay. Loading. Oh, the game crashed. Goodness sake. That's really embarrassing. Oh. Okay. Is the game back now? Oh, now I can't hear it again. Oh no, now I can hear it. We're all good. Okay. Loading, here we go. Is this gonna work?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'm not called Stanley though.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Ah, is that the end?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Excellent. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So this is a game, not a film. It's over to me now. Okay. I feel really tall. Oh, right. Oh, what? I can crouch. That seems like a really weird game mechanic. That's probably going to come in. Okay, does clicking do anything? No. Okay, I can just walk around. Can I go in here? No, that's clearly not my room. This is my room. Nor is that one. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Did he like come in
Stanley
on a weekend
decided
or
to
something?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What? Why is crouching so weird? This is a movie you do have to play, I know. Okay. Where is the meeting room? Anywhere through here. Okay. Probably, okay, enter this corridor. There's a lot of corridors in this place.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But I'm not Stanley.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to listen to what people tell me to do. Because listening to what people tell me to do is what got me into this stream slot in the first place. That's how it works at RASA Studios. Insider info. Chelsea says, you're doing this. And you do it. Actually, to be fair, that's like most bosses, to be fair.
Truly a room worth admiring.
But
it had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking. Oh, that's probably got something to do with this drink stand. Or am I thinking far too much into it? Can I crawl into the bottom? No. Okay.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here but eager to get back to business,
Here's a
Stanley
printer,
took the first
typically
open door
broken.
on his left.
Okay. Took the first open door on his left. I don't really like being shamed, so I might just do this.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But you know me, you know how much I like not listening to people. You know, big red buttons, that's like my entire job. Can I press it without going down? No. Okay. There we go. Do you reckon this will kill me? Right, the stream's done in 12 minutes. Oh, right, we've got a loading screen. This must be
But
important.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
I really hope this isn't a horror game. I've been horribly missold. Oh, there we go. Now's the door open. You know.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no,
right,
it's
no,
to the
okay.
right, my mistake.
Well, that door's shut.
No,
No, okay.
no, not the right. Why would
All
I
right,
have
completely
ever said
stuck
it
in
was
here.
to the right?
This
What was I
feels very
thinking?
much so like a horror
It's
game. now.
clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Clearly don't know what's going on.
No,
It's not a
let's
horror
see.
game. That's
Went
good to
down,
know.
Right, left, down, left, right.
Well, get back to my
Yep,
popcorn while
okay,
he's
okay,
confused.
yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Do I trust him? Shall I wait it out, see what he says? I'm starting to think he might be right. Okay. Okay. There's a van here. Oh, more red lights. Ooh. Oh, right. I don't like the look of this. Do you reckon I can leave? I'm not intentionally trying to break the game the whole time.
No, no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Not
Stanley,
spoilers,
close your eyes.
spoilers.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than
I
waste my
broke the
time
game.
trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
No, not again! Oh, for goodness sake.
All
Right.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh no,
Stanley
not the same
decided to go to
dialogue
the
yet.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do you reckon it's gonna be different this time?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. Stanley completely
I
restarted
knew
the
it.
game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on.
Not
Why am I asking
intentionally.
you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley,
Ooh.
let's find the story.
Can I jump? It's tempting me, this door. There's a chair. Can I push the chairs? I really want to go in this door. Very much so. Oh, do you reckon that door will lead around the corner? Yeah. Aha. Okay.
I'll say it. This is the worst
In a
adventure
guild,
I've ever
everyone
been on. I
knows
can
what you
promise
did, they're just
there
holding you
definitely
back to let you
was a
torture
story here
yourself.
before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Got very real
I
very
find it
quickly.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What? Back to the start again? Am I going to get anywhere? Okay. Having a clock in this room must be important. What's the time? Okay, so it's 20 minutes past 11. Is it going to be different when I come back another time? I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing with this game.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh,
What could
goodness
it mean?
sake.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's try and actually get to the meeting room this time. This is the moral of the story. Listen to what people tell you the first time. Oh, for goodness sake.
Okay,
Where are the doors gone?
I might be remembering this wrong.
Oh.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, I can go back now. Right. Okay, oh, right, well, this is definitely different. Unless I spilled that on the floor. You know how clumsy I am. Okay. Any doors? No, okay. Right, back to my starting room.
I knew we'd
Or
missed
not.
something.
Okay.
The story. Here it comes.
Right, okay, I'm just wandering around in circles
No,
now.
wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This is really good. Chelsea, you knew how small of a brain I've got. On a Saturday as well.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
But it was correct.
Do you remember,
Narrator.
Stanley? Well, do you know
Oh,
what?
right, okay.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Oh, wow.
I know
Amazing.
you put in a lot of hard work,
Okay.
and it really paid off. So, good
Well, next
job.
we've got Stuart playing the
Any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
I don't bet any actual
I'm getting
work.
weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Right. Okay. Back to the start. Okay, it's still 20 past 11. Okay. I thought that was going to be significant, but turns out it's not. Okay. The
All
Stanley
right,
Parable
I've
Adventure
got a
Line.
solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Oh, goodness
Just
me.
follow the line. How simple is that?
The line trademark. That looks dangerous. What happens if I don't? I'm always told, please stand behind the yellow line at all times, you know. Don't want to cross the yellow line. I'm going to go this way. Oh, back into my favourite
I'm
room.
down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay. Okay. He's not even gonna give me another option. Okay. Yeah. For B6, all those letters in here now. Okay, there's lots of B's in
You
here.
see? The line
Question
knows
marks.
where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Oh, there's a really
Though,
difficult line to
here's a
follow.
thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought
for
for a minute.
goodness
Just
sake.
stick with me. Now we can both agree
No,
that the
I'm not-
nature
I'm
of
not up for
existence is
this.
in fact a
There's a
byproduct
lot more
of one's subjective
physical
experience of that
energy
existence,
that I
right?
thought would be.
Okay. Now,
Do you
if
reckon I
my
crouched on the
experience
wall?
of your existence
Ugh.
rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential
Where's the fire exit?
mental
This feels like a
subjective
fire exit. Okay, I can't go that way.
Whoa.
I just want to
Hang on.
leave.
That got a bit weird
That's the
back
point.
there.
There's not enough fire exits
Well, I'd like to
that there
apologise.
legally should be.
Not sure
Do you reckon I
where
have to
was
go in
going
this
with all
room
that.
before I come
You know
out?
what?
I feel
think
like that
what
might
we
be
need
important.
right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Music. This needs to be my alarm in the mornings. I felt like this would get me out of bed very quickly. goodness sake. Jump. For goodness sake. Where does that... Oh, right, okay. Zigzags. We were just here a minute ago, weren't we? Okay, there's a swinging ride. Oh, more red lights, my favourite. Monthly ledgers. Ah, a ledger. Corporate imbalances. Reading consolidation reports. Departmental accounts. Employee 432 per reviews. Wait, who was I? Peer review super. I was 427, wasn't it? I don't remember. There's more thinking that I thought would be involved in this game. Okay, right, go and clap them. Okay. You're not singing? Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh. Da, 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 da. I have a feeling this is an infinite loop.
Go back and look at that.
Oh, the music ended. That would be really embarrassing if I was still singing.
Will be very
this fern will be important.
In the story.
Chat, take notes. This fern's important. What am I saying? Everyone's played this game apart from me, it seems.
You won't want to miss anything.
Don't want to miss anything. You know how observant I can be. Okay. Still follow the line. Come on, music. Just sing it then, aren't I? Da 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 da. Ah.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
If he's confused, there's no chance I know what's going on. Are we going back at... Oh, no, not this room again. I get shamed for going in here. Fine. I go...
Oh,
okay, now I'm stuck again.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
Who
after
got
everything
fired?
we've been through,
104 got
I
fired.
can't take this anymore.
So
To hell
did
with it.
601.
Restart.
Right. 9.
You know what, Stanley? I
for
say
goodness
forget
sake.
the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent
don't
people,
follow the
right?
line.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring,
Yeah,
mysterious.
my story
This all
would be
sounds
crouching
perfectly doable.
under this
Why
desk
don't we simply
and
start
hiding.
wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
This direction. 437, is that? No, I'm 427, right? Oh, I'm confused. What's on the door? 427, okay, that's not me. Okay. This way.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Very
Just
much so
me and
exciting.
Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you
Oh, I
want your
don't like
story to
this.
be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
This doesn't
Whatever
make
it might
sense.
be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay, what about if I go back now? Okay, let's just keep moving forwards. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
the
not
line's
you
back.
again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
Okay.
lines or
Not
monitor
following the
rules.
line then.
Just
Got it.
don't acknowledge it.
Okay.
And it should be fine.
Right. Bye-bye line. Ooh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Feels
From
like I'm
here,
at
the
the
story
Road
is in
Station.
our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
walk in
walk in
circles.
circles for a minute.
Okay, we're going anti-clockwise.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
Oh no,
which
you're just
means
trying to
that
confuse
somewhere,
me.
the
This is the
place
door
where
I
we're
came
trying
in.
to go. There must be a reverse
Okay, it was this one
door
here next to the
hidden
3
here.
boxes and the
And
yellow.
that in turn
yellow
means
box.
that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Alright.
hold up, what's this?
The confusion ending.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Wait, I died? When do I
Really
die?
how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
Right. Can I leave?
So, okay.
Nope.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh, right. I died. Right, okay. It's still 20 past 11. Okay. New resolution, new resolution. I'm going to do exactly what I'm told. Okay. Exactly what he says.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. And I'm going to go through the door on my left.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Seems all in order to me.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to resolve a dispute with a co-worker. Let it ball up inside you, take it passively, pressing on the co-workers. Right. This doesn't seem like a very supportive working environment. Okay. Okay, right, that door's shut. Broom closet. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm gonna go to my boss. Is it here? No, clearly not. Oh my goodness. This is fancy. Executive bathroom. Oh, geez, just give me a second. Can I just... No. Okay, maybe not. Okay. This is really... This is the boss's office, and the rest of the place looks like... Oh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Game icon.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Oh no, I actually didn't mean to do that.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Right. Well. There goes listening to what people tell me to do.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. This doesn't look particularly friendly. Is my boss down here? Hello. Another button. Oh no. Oh, another loading screen.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, well. That was unsafe.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
That
read
is on
Mind Control Facility.
Extension 914 immediately. Right. Mind Control Facility. Or escape. Oh wait, what did the narration say to do? Chat, you were paying more attention than I was probably. Did he say go straight on or to escape? Anyone? No, no, caffeine. Don't say that to me. No. I want to do what's right, even if it does mean having my mind controlled. Right, okay, I can see you're all going to be very helpful here. Right. Time to get brainwashed. It's like when I signed up to this stream thing in the first place. Oh, am I back into this? Is this the big room again, but I'm on the other side of it? Or is it something different? Big button. Do I press that?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yeah, it's this.
What
yeah, that's where I was a
horrible
bit ago.
secret did this
I knew
place
that.
hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I want to press this button. Ooh, I'm walking on top of the table. I'm getting like Star Wars vibes here. What does that? I can't push any of them.
Now
Oh, right.
monitors jumped.
Oh no,
Their
not
true
these
nature
again.
revealed.
Who is I?
Each bore
237.
the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Constantly being watched? That's very creepy. What does this do?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
This looks dangerous. I'll do it.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
47, Bilbo, that
It was
doesn't actually sound
unthinkable.
right.
Wasn't
it two?
Was it even possible?
3?
Had he truly
No.
spent his entire life
47. No, I am
utterly
47.
blind to the
Am I?
world?
I can't tell whether you're trying to throw me off or not. It is 47. Okay.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, I like breaking things. Breaking things is what I'm best at. Mind controls, idle, awaiting input. Imagine if I got rickrolled right now. System power. Off. Excellent. Ooh. Music.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes.
Piano. Oh, I've won.
He had
I've
won.
won.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
You are such a melon.
And yet,
How of an
even as
insult
the
is
immense
that?
door slowly opened, Stanley
no,
reflected
there's
on
more.
how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his
Can I
co-workers
fall
gone?
off the edge, do you reckon?
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed
won
into
earlier.
the
Did I
chamber,
win earlier?
he
I thought I
realized
lost. I
none
can't
of this
remember.
mattered to him.
I can't
For
remember.
it
Oh
was
no, I
not
did.
knowledge or
It was the
even
end,
power
wasn't it?
that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would
Actually, I
anyone
probably can't
tell
sing
him where
that.
to go, what to do,
Copyright.
or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it
Come
will
on,
be
stairs,
his.
quicker.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps
Oh, wait, no.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Ooh. Where's the open door? Is this the open door? Oh, I am
Stanley
outside.
felt the cool breeze
Oh.
upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the
Daylight.
new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Ah. Achievement unlocked beats the game. I'm done. I beat the game. Oh, not again. Goodness sake. Still nothing I can do. Okay, right.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
I'm
What
back.
if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had
Oh,
never
for
been trained
goodness
for
sake.
that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break
Congratulations,
me.
you've officially
And
scratched the
here
surface.
I can be
Thank you.
happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually,
I still
someday,
want to
they
like
would
crawl under my
arrive.
desk.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's
There's
just
much
a
more to
little
the
bit
game.
closer.
You've not won yet. Oh,
Now it's even closer.
it's disappointing.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Oh, I thought I'd done really well, and I managed to get the whole game done. 427. Oh, it is 47. I'm sorry, I doubted you.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself.
There was
Am
something
I
different
sure
here
that
before.
the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
I mean, do you have all the achievements? No, I don't.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Right, let's go
he
this way
entered
again.
the door on his left.
This way seemed to lead to somewhere nice, so let's try something similar.
Yet
Not quite
there
the
was
same.
not a single person here either.
No.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to
Bye-bye,
a
boss.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, nothing down here. Fire hose. Good to know. It's good to know where your fire safety
But
equipment is
Stanley
located.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss,
I get in the car?
admitting he had left his post
Why
during
the
work
lights on?
hours. He might be fired for that.
What a waste of
And in such a
electricity.
competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something
my
occurred
boss
to
vanished as
Stanley.
well.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am
Maybe
crazy.
I am crazy.
All of my
Oh,
co-workers
relatable.
blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at
Oh
all.
no.
None of it made
I'm
any
in a
logical
loop.
sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Yeah, where are my feet?
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter,
Spent 40
these
minutes
rooms
playing,
were
I didn't
starting
even
to
notice
look
I didn't
pretty
have any
familiar.
feet. Can I
Were
go
they
back
simply
this way?
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy
Not crazy
after
after all.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy
Can I
this
get a
while
drink
I'm
out of
still
here?
lucid. So, he
While I'm
imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, goodness me.
Then he
flying.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
In an annoying
Now the
manner.
voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
He thought.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
It's not a dream.
How could it be? Was Stanley
I thought
simply
it was.
deceiving himself?
Okay.
Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Can I lie
Stanley
down
is
anywhere?
as awake right now
Nope.
as he's ever been in
Round
his
and
life.
round.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt,
He
that
know
this
for
was in
certain.
fact a
Oh,
dream.
typo there in the
Did the voice not
subtitles.
see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Disappointing.
How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was
Really do
in
want a
control,
cold drink.
that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently,
Okay, close.
and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Through the nose.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
And out through the mouth.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
In through the nose.
Let me go back to my job. Let me
Through the mouth.
continue pushing the buttons. Please.
Popcorn in the mouth.
It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Is it?
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
It didn't sound so sure there. All right, I'm back. Okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
It's another story.
Mariella
Oh,
woke
I
up
can
on
only
a
just get
day
my head
like
around the first
another.
one.
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on
What?
this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through
I
town
died?
talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
I'm dying
safe.
and I'm still getting
I am in
shamed for
control
being
of my
weird.
mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What? Unacceptable. And I'm back here again. Right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Am I alive
Stanley
again?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I was right. These were something else before.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
Right,
doors,
back to the door on my right
this
again.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
let's
door
take this
on his
door now.
left.
Okay.
And so
Oh,
he
no.
detoured through the maintenance section,
I didn't want to go that way.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door,
Oh, no.
and got back on
Okay,
track.
I'm gonna go across here. Where do I go from there? Mysterious voice, tell me. Oh, wait, what? Back into the meeting room again.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Huh, that's
Feeling a
different.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Nope, I'm gonna go into the broom closet. Oh, is it gonna shut behind me?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Must be something. Okay. Okay, let's get back
Coming
up to
to
the
a
boss's
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Can I please go to the toilet? To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. That is an awful poem. Extreme bathrooms. I don't know whether I've ever heard a bathroom described as extreme before. Right, can I do anything with this toilet? Anything in here at all? No. A plant. Oh, the fern before I was told was important. Oh, right now I'm stuck in it. This painting looks important. No, the fern from before. I needed to remember it, and I can't remember what for. Okay, what do I do in here? Can I go through here? Aha! Oh no, it's a panda getting threatened. Business strategy. Oh, disappointing. Oh, there's a lift. No, I want to go down. Thank you. Let's go down. Let's go down. I kind of thought this would be a shorter journey when I started dancing. Have I got to press? Have I pressed? I did press the button right. Yeah. Okay. I do it all the time. I get. No, I'm back here again. What about going up? I'm slightly convinced that this doesn't actually do anything. Okay, very clearly not. I was fully content just to stay there for a while. Are these new? Was this? Oh, I'm so confused. Right, back into here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 228.
I remember this
Stanley
story,
was
yeah.
in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with
Sorry.
some calming new age music. Feeling soothed and
okay, bye.
rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay, back here, back here. Okay. I'm confused because I've already done this. I hope it's not the same ending. Oh, I'm on the floor. Why am I on the floor? Oh no. It's holding the shift key. Controlling them.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Nope.
Mind Control Facility.
I'm out.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay, bye-bye. Not interested in violent death. Not today.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Exactly. What do you mean, coward Sean? Violent death?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
Yeah,
television
okay, yeah,
screens.
we've seen this bit. Let's
What
get through it, let's
horrible
get through it. We've got
secret
7
did
minutes
this
left.
place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Turn on
Now the
cameras.
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley,
We're all living
one of
weird
them,
lives. Moving
eternally
on.
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Comes.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the
Yes,
only
probably.
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
It's a go.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
This
utterly
is different,
blind to the world?
Oh no.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with
Turn it off.
emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Do you reckon I gotta press stuff in an order? 0142. If there are other number buttons, that is. Oh, 1, 2. Okay. I need to find 0 now. That's 5. Where's 0? Is there? Is it? Am I overthinking this? Oh, there's 3. Okay. So we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What about 0? Oh, this looks unsafe. Okay. There's 5. Or maybe I've got to push it in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. Probably going to mean nothing. Okay. 1, 2. Where's 3? 3 was over here, I think. 1, 2, no, that's 5. Where's 3? For goodness sake. 1, 2. Was it down at the bottom? Where was 3? I did see 3, right? Oh, this is too confusing. Ah, 3. 3? Okay. 0, 5, 2, 1. I've not found a 0 button. I feel like I need to find a 0 button. 1, 2, 3. 4. Where's 5? For the sake of the schedule, I'll go press one of the power buttons. Oh! Is that a power button? Is that a power button? Oh, I'm gonna press 5. See if anything happens. If nothing happens. That was a really annoying detour. Okay, let's go and press one of the power buttons. And I'm gonna press the opposite one to the one I pushed before, which is obviously on.
And when at last he found the source... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Oh.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
I die again?
The entire complex.
Can I leave?
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Oh.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Okay.
It's
I've got 2
time
minutes
to
left.
shine. You are the star. It's your story
Oh,
now.
goodness me.
Shape it to your heart's
Where's
desires.
the fire exit?
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them has. More time to talk
This
about
button over here?
about me, where we're going, what all this means.
You have 3 attempts
I barely
remaining.
know where to start.
Incorrect. Oh, right, okay.
What's that?
0, 5,
You'd like to know where your co-workers are.
Oh, for goodness sake.
moment
1,
of
4,
solace
2.
before you're
Let's try
obliterated.
that.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite
clearly
rich.
not that.
I almost hate to
5,
see
2,
it
1,
go.
maybe? I'm not gonna have time for this.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with
can't-
on
is there a
the next
0
go
button
around
somewhere?
will be even
5.
better. My goodness,
No, fine.
only
Oh, fine.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds.
No, don't add more time. It was going to end perfectly at the end
Oh,
of the
dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're
console.
going or what you're
Enable
supposed to
backup
be
power.
doing
Where's
right
the
now?
backup? Oh, for
Or
goodness
did you
sake.
just assume when you saw that timer that something in this
What does
room
this
was
do?
capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this
3.
room.
Oh, where's
These number
3?
buttons. No,
3.
these
Where's
colored
3?
ones. Or maybe this big
Oh,
red
this is the one I
button.
couldn't find
Or
earlier.
this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Okay.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be
3.
beaten? 1 solved? Do you have any idea
Should
what
I
your
press the
purpose in
button?
this place is?
Oh, I've only got...
Stanley.
Oh no, that's disabled.
You're
oh,
in for
goodness
quite a
sake.
disappointment.
Just
But
10
here's a
oh,
spoiler for you.
10, that's 10.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Yes, I know
You're only
that.
still
Thank
playing
you.
instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
I
To
don't
see
understand.
you
Okay.
made
Oh,
humble.
press any key to
This is
console.
not a
Oh,
challenge.
right. Okay. Well, I wrote
It's
that.
a tragedy.
Press
You
any
wanted
key.
to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first. So
Oh,
you
goodbye.
can't.
Now I'm dead.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
No,
30 seconds
Christ.
until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your
I'm
frail
so
life, or will you let it
confused.
go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all
Goodbye.
the same to me, all a part of the
Am I
journey.
actually going to die?
And
That's the
believe
real
me,
question.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
How many of these endings have I not died in? Okay. Well, that's all that I think we have time for. I really don't know what I just played. I hit 5 different endings there, and at least 2 ended with death. Okay. Let's have a look at what's coming up next. So next we have Stuart playing the pedestrian. I would say I hope you've enjoyed watching this, but I'm not really sure what to make of it. It's one of the most confusing games I've ever played, and I'm sure I'll have to play some more, or maybe I save it for another charity stream to finish it off. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched this, even though I'm not sure quite what you watched, and I think I will. Oh, yeah, go and donate to Endometriosis UK. That's the whole reason we're doing this. Someone will put the donation link in the chat. Oh, Chelsea's already done it. She beat me to it. That's the whole reason we're here. And yeah. Thank you very much for coming along for what. It was bizarre, but I hope you enjoyed. And with that, I'm gonna hand over to Stuart. So I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.